Alright, today I'm going to show you guys how to change a screen in your window, your house. It's really simple. You just go through, find the very beginning. Over here, there's usually a gap. You'll find a gap. There's a gap. In between the gap is the starting and the ending of the rubber piece that you take out. You just pop it out, slide it out, work your way around it. Try not to break it. You got to pull it close to the surface of the screen. Otherwise it'll snap it. Pull it all the way out on all four sides. Save it, you're going to need it. And then just go through and start popping the old screen out. Take the whole thing out. After you get the old screen out, check to make sure there's no damage or no debris stuck inside the square. And then you replacement screen, you pick this up at Home Depot, any hardware store has got screens. Cut it to shape. You can go a little bit bigger. This is a scrap, so I'm just going to use it from the window I did previously. And then you stick your rubber thingy back inside. Start in the corner. And start pressing there. Make sure it lines up good. You want to make sure you got a good line both sides. And then start in the corner. Start pushing it back in again. Use a tool, something with a pointed edge is good. And just start putting it in. And you want to make sure that you put the screen, line it up good, otherwise when you get to the top you'll have a lot of wrinkles in it. And when you get to the corner you got to make sure it's tight on the corner before you start setting the bead. That's where you got to kind of spread it apart a little bit and slide it in. Key is to make sure you spread it apart before you lose the tautness in the corner. See how it comes flat? It's going to be flat right there. If it's not flat, you're going to have problems in the future. And just keep making your way around. Make sure it's lined up before you put the seam in. This is where you're going to start to notice it coming off the subsurface that you're working on. Alright, so coming away from here, going up to the top, just kind of go back over it with a flathead screwdriver to get it tight. It goes deeper inside the groove and pulls the screen tighter. Kind of turn the screwdriver at a little bit of an angle so it's not going up and down, and make sure you don't scratch the screen. To be really careful not to scratch the screen. Make sure you pull it tight. When you're doing this, you kind of want to spread it apart and kind of go up a little bit further up the line. You just kind of hold it there. Get a good placement for it. And work your way back again. Make sure you're holding it with both hands. Holding it tight. Before you move on to another side, you want to make sure that the side that you've been working on is pushed down deep enough inside the groove. Go back over it, check it, make sure it's deep. Make sure it's in there right, straight. Be careful not to hit that screen with the screwdriver. When you're working on the final side, you notice that the screen is tight all the way across now. Really brings it together now. Working on the last side. Kind of get it in there for now. You don't really have to bury it right away. You just go back over it. Go back to where it. Get it in its place. See how it's setting in there, but it's not deep. And then you just go back over it deeper. Okay, now that you have all of the rubber back in, make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure you go over every area that you already did. Make sure you put it all in. And now see how we got this extra screen here? Just gonna take the razor knife and I'm gonna cut it all off. You want to make sure you get it right in that groove right there. There's a little groove. There should be a double groove here. The first groove's for the rubber, the second groove's already cut. Just to be safe. You're going to get some stretching, so you don't want to put the knife inside the slot where the rubber is. You want to go next to it. Give yourself a little play. Somebody pushes on the screen or something, it saves it from all getting torn out. So. Kind of want to pull it tight when you cut it. I should be using both my hands for this, but kind of pull it tight so you got the slack end is taut, so it cuts it great length. You don't have to go back over it again. Just keep making your way around. Alright, along all edges, remove all the extra. There you have it. Old screen replaced with a new screen. It's easy as that. Perfect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Watch more of my videos. Thank you.